Okay, I have an Olympus OM1n that already is starting to show some damage on the prism. There's some foam that they put in the prism that tends to break down, and it melts into the silver of the prism. So when you look through the viewfinder, you see this little black blob that starts to form at the bottom of your viewfinder. And so I'm going to take this top cover off and then clean out the foam that's probably going to be sitting in here. There's a great video set, or a bunch of videos from a place called Fix Old Cameras, and this guy has some great videos on how to take it apart. So I'm going to be watching it and taking it apart. These are the tools I'm going to be using. I have a little spanner wrench that I got for like 12 bucks on eBay. This is a really small screwdriver kit that I use on my computers to take them apart. The only thing I'm concerned about is I don't know if these are Phillips or they're actually a cross point or a Japanese industrial standard, the JIS style. So I gotta be careful when I take off the screws in here. So the first step is I got this set. I'm gonna take this little cover off here very carefully. There's two little pinholes. There's a little pinhole cover. That's scratching it. And here she goes. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. I think that just pops off. Oh, this part comes off. And this part comes off. Okay, I'm gonna adjusted my spanner wrench. Take this off. Now I'm gonna spin this counterclockwise. There she goes. Sometimes apparently this is kind of tight and you have to put a little alcohol in here, but it actually came off pretty okay. I thought there's supposed to be a washer here, but I don't see it. I'll take the rewind knob off. Actually, I think I'm going to just take the back door off just to make it easy. Just pin this little pin, it comes right off. There's a little screwdriver to kind of block it, and then just spin this off counterclockwise. There she goes. Oh, okay, that's how that goes. Make sure that spring goes in right. Two little screws here I see. Just gonna go gently with these and see if they come out pretty easy. Yep, okay, that's good. Nice. Came off pretty easily. And I think I have to take this piece off. Adjust my... It's so tiny. Oh, well, that was loose. Barely needed to turn. That's good. This may have been taken apart before. Maybe when I get this off, somebody's already cleaned this. That'd be cool. All right, this is on off. We're just gonna gently lift this. Oh, there it goes. Well, it appears that there is some foam there. There's the foam right there. Gotta make sure the spring comes with us. That's why I took the door off, because if this slips down like that and this door was to close, there's no way you're gonna get that out. Well, there is. I guess you could take some pliers or something and pull that out. You also got to make sure that that's why you want to make sure that the off button is off this way, because that little slot has to fit in to the bottom of the off button, that little switch there. So we got to make sure that that slides in there good. And there's also a detent on the what do you call it? The ISO dial that it's got to fit into. So when I put it back, I got to be really careful about doing that. Try not to move anything. Wow, it's really clean. Okay, I got to take these two screws off. Next, let's hope they're the same size. Yep, okay, that's good. These are silver and a little bit longer. Just got to remember that. So this is the foam that's breaking down the prism. And I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol to kind of melt some of this stuff. Take a tiny little piece of electrical tape and just to wow, this works out good. If I can do this, yeah, this is a Phillips. This needs to be ground down a little bit. You can take a Phillips and actually ground down the tip a little bit and make it close to a cross point. So I'm going to be real careful about how tight I make these so I don't strip these. And let's move these wires over so the on-off button can fit right there. Everything else is pretty good. Just gotta make sure that lines up. Alright, let's put her back together. Goes. Feels pretty good. Alright, I think we're good. That was lucky. Started here. There she goes. It wasn't very tight, I remember. You might need some magnifying glasses. I'm using this kind of a jobby. I just put over my head because I have old eyes. Can't see that close. This goes next. Kind of not going in order here, but oh well. Let's put this bad boy on. A little spring in there that's gotta line up just right. It is not lined up just right. You gotta just move this over a little bit. There she goes. Because gotta be space so this thing can shut. Or not. I think I did it wrong. Okay, let's take that off. Let's try that again. Okay. Oh yeah, flip. Nice. Spring action, baby. Okay, let's tighten this bad boy up here. Huh, I don't think that spring was on right before. It works a lot better now. Well, some bitch. Maybe I fixed it. Okay, good. Alright, let's put the next piece on here. Oh, I meant to clean that. Oh well. Fuck. Just make sure everything works here. Burp. Good. Fires. Beautiful. Okay, we're good. So only goes one way. Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it, I gotta take the whole thing apart. I forgot to put the spring back in. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, there you go. There you go. Guess I'll be good at taking these things apart, won't I? Because I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumb ass. Dang it. Okay, no problem. I meant to do that. It's for you guys, so you know, so you can learn. Mo, God, dear son of a... I gotta take the whole thing off now. Okay, whatever. Deal with it. Don't be a little bitch. Okay, good. Let's not break it now. This is where I'm gonna break it, I betcha. So, fucking break it. Alright, let's do this again. Put the fucking spring back. Maybe that's why it went on so easy.